And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Makes the grab. Oh, the quick spin move. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires to the tight end.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Baker. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The give on the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. On target. Makes one man miss. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Barber. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pitt.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He'll return it from around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Sends it back in motion. Touch pass on the run. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
He was looking for more running room and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Motion from the back. From the gun, looking for a man. The short hands, it's Sanchez. Push down for the tackle. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Try to get it to the edge. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Quarterback making checks. He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 1st down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Got the tight end outside. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And this one is perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Troy was able to walk off the field there in Veterans Memorial Stadium with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Using the quick game. On his feet at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. Firing to the right, complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Hit right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Baker. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
Makes the grab, pass the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Panthers are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. And he got just enough of that one. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. With the catch, it's Sanchez. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Hey, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Got it in the middle, it's Duff. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, and sort of curb some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That last completion sets him up on second down. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a...
There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Makes the catch. It's Sanchez. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
Base 27, John.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got a man. It's Moncrief. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Dropping back, it's Baker. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got...
Turning it on! Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, let's get it.
The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Baker. He's got it still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Sanchez. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look at... in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dumps it off in the flats. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Cardinals. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me a... It's down.
That keeps the score. 10-47. Louisville, 17.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
He's looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Unleashes one. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Snagged in the middle, it's Barber. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.